Welcome, everyone, to the WrestleLingus Show. You have just missed about 13, 14 minutes on Patreon, patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. And that's where we were doing our extra show over there because we do before and after. And my God, do we have a show?
I feel like it could have kept going, but we were like, oh, yeah, we have to talk AEW.
Yeah, we're like, fuck, we just shoot the shit. And God, fuck, we were in the middle of doing Stu Hart and Ellen fucking impersonation with Maddie in our underwear and Stu with cat shit. Fuck. You'd have to sign up to find out. So, yeah, we're going to get into doing some AEW for everybody. The first half will be on the Freebirds for everybody. Of course, that is Rampage. And then we will get into that spectacle that was Dynamite last night. And Faust, with all of the money that Tony Khan has, how do they not have a training facility? I don't fucking, I can't even get fucking DeMott over there. Where's he? He's calling him out of mothballs too. Yeah. It's funny because I almost messaged me. I was busy with Suit, right? We busy together during this. And I almost texted him, where the fuck is Luchasaurus and Christian Cage been? It's been forever. And then I go, all right. So here is very interesting. When we get to Dynamite, Faust, I watched Dynamite with my mother last night. She watched the whole show. So I got some good commentary for you. But first, let's get into Rampage. Right after last week, Faust, where I said, you don't ever see a trios match unless it's for the fucking titles. Well, then. Start off the show, and it is the Combat Club versus Butcher, Blade, and Kip. Butcher shaved his head. I don't appreciate it. He had a fucking look to him, at least, with that fucking shit hair.
Yeah.
Where he's bald and
bushy
hair,
mustache. I don't know. It looks like he could team with the Iron Sheik or something. I don't know. I couldn't put my finger on it.
He looks a little bit like, you know what it is, Faust? He looks like Soda Popinski.
Yeah. You know what? I was thinking Von Kaiser, but Von Kaiser has hair.
Von Kaiser has hair. The other one had the cone head with a bush stash, right?
He did look like a Punch-Out character.
What was his name? Vodka Vodkinski, right? That was the real name. They couldn't use vodka. Name, how is this match more than 5 fucking minutes? I don't know. But good guys win, of course. I mean, this is a fucking jobber fucking match. And Kip's like, great, I got to be with these fucking guys. Okay.
Claudio's getting the pin, and of course, Mox is over there.
Oh, now last night Paige was flipping off the audience.
Oh yeah, with the spray cannon.
Yeah, I'm like, here we go with fuck you. I mean, that was the thing with Austin was he's the only one who fucking was doing it.
Yeah.
Sure, you got a little bit of people doing it back to him later on.
Right.
You know, because it got into that, but it's not everybody on the fucking show the whole fucking time.
Every bad guy's got to do it.
I mean, the best part is when Taker and Kane turned around and Vince went, fuck you. And they turned around. It was like doing it to your mom when she would yell at you, right? Fuck you. your hands are stuck.
I like Vince's middle finger.
Yeah, he did the cranking of the fucking like this. Fuck you. He did it right. I remember this when you get caught with something, right? I remember Plebeian Pat, our friend, we had a Jehovah Witness teacher, which was very weird to have. Like, you didn't even know about, Jehovah's. This is a weird fucking thing, right? And we always used to say hova and shit like that. Like
H
we were
to the Izzo.
Yeah, pretty much. So I remember he wrote on a notebook, it said Joe on top and big giant letters Hova. And we would always make fun of this and that, right? Fucking teachers fucking doing if you write on something and it shoots, then you would dry erase it would shoot to the fucking screen.
Yeah.
It's almost a projector.
The projector, right? Yeah.
Kind of. So he's writing stuff down, and I look at my buddy, and he's like this, up in the air, right? Oh, there goes shit out of my butt. Holding the fucking Jehovah sign up in the fucking air. And the teacher looked up. Teacher looks up, and he's stuck. He goes like his face. He went like this. This is exactly how it hit. Like this. The teacher looked up and he went. I mean, as slow as possible. And the teacher goes, "What does that say?" And he has the page. It's flipped open, right? He fucking starts flipping it the opposite way. He goes, "What?" And he's tearing out pages because he's, flustered it. And he's tearing out page after. There's nothing here.
Mm-hmm.
Tearing out pages. Teacher, come and fucking grab the book. Come get it from me after class. He never got that book after class. He never went back. He was like, fuck this. I am not going in that fucking class. Okay, following on, there's other great stories I should tell on the Lingus Mafia show because we got in trouble in that class a lot. Darby and Sting have a promo for, Faust, we were talking about WrestleMania Goes Hollywood before the show started, how they're doing more imitations of movies. Right. Well, apparently they've hired Sting and Darby to do Thelma and Louise. Because this is what we fucking got. We're going out in a blaze of glory. They've like held hands and drove off. And I go, what is this? What's next for you guys? We're gonna go kill ourselves. What are you talking about?
That's pretty much what they said.
Faust, fuck Nash. They need a wellness check.
That's okay. True. Yeah, because Darby just said, I'm gonna keep my word. I'm not gonna challenge Joe for the TNT title because I lost. And then what's next? Well,
I don't need another loss under my belt. I'm gonna keep on going. Next week, Cole and Renee are going to talk to each other. This is the big this is the big fucking thing, Faust. My God. It's the main event. It's going to be the main event.
Let's remember that when we get to Dynamite. See what big news could get revealed out of this.
Fucking the billboards outside was Cole sits down with Renee. Okay. Stark's promo pissed about Jericho always doing something to him with the bat, always cheating. So he wants to go through the JAS and next week, he go against Garcia. That's what he gonna fucking
He doesn't just want to beat Jericho, he wants to embarrass him.
The thing too is, didn't he say next week I want Garcia? Because I wrote down he said next week Garcia. So if you Garcia, remember that, but this is next
Friday.
week, Faust.
2 weeks later.
Friday to Friday. We got one more. We do have one more to go. Okay, all right. I was gonna say I didn't see this on Wednesday.
Well, yeah, they said they had the promo on Dynamite where they said this Friday. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it makes sense. Now, Impractical Jokers, Faust.
Oh, God.
Faust, I can't do this anymore. They start yelling at Jericho about Jericho has a small bat. Jericho has a small bat. Jericho sends the JAS after them on the fucking thing. This is the worst non-beat up too. This is them. This is how close they're getting to them. They're not even because they're civilians, obviously, but
right.
And I think they almost think of them like this is their version of having Jackass. The thing is, Jackass took shots so you could kill John. Like Johnny Knoxville took a fucking punch to face to start the match. It was like
these guys are just pranksters that
So they're not. Yeah,
they hide in another room. Hey, say this.
Say you have an itch and your balls need to have some numbing solution. So okay, they're out there and they get beat up, and then they lay one on a fucking table and get power bombed through the other fucking guy. I'm like, good Lord. And I got my bat back. Okay. Dustin promo interview in the back. And it's pretty good how he wants Swerve. I want your fucking blood. I like when you have a passionate promo. Fucking I want to kill you promo. That's the way to do it. We'll get into what should have been done when it comes to what's his name? Wardlow.
Right.
This was when I'm watching with my mom. I was a little embarrassed to watch. I was. I was like,
it wasn't that great. Was yelling something about Doritos and Swerve's logo on his shirt. I don't know.
What is that? The Affliction or whatever the fuck your thing is. It looked like Doritos to me, and I enjoy a Dorito. I said, fucking Faust goes, cha-ching, company man, cha-ching. So then Swerve shows up. I love that they're in the waravhouse the size of Earth. He doesn't see them right there, I guess.
They're just
they were. You would have. They would have been. He would have saw him a mile coming. A pink cap. Then the other two guys, because he goes, you want some of this, and he beats up the two other goofballs, Brock Jr. and fucking Tattoo Face.
Tattoo Face, yeah.
You know what, Faust? His name might be now Two Face. He's Tattoo Face.
Yeah, that
works. Two Face. Write it down.
Works.
Swerve, and then so it's funny because Swerve does the R. Kelly video. I did this to you after he's dead on the fucking floor, right? And then he goes, enjoy next week. He's get you next week, and he goes, Happy Black History Month. I enjoyed that. That was good. Happy Black History. I swear I heard Dustin mumble the N-word, but we won't get into it. He is from Texas after all. Ruby versus Shahir. And I go, and I right before the match starts, may God be with Ruby. Because I just see Shafir involved in this. You know, she's out there a disgrace. Her mother's embarrassed. Poor mother's embarrassed. She got no shoes. She's out there in the middle of the ring.
And my wife walks in. She goes, "Why does that girl not have any shoes on?" I go, "I don't know. She's a shoot fighter.
She's now MVA, you know."
And I go, "Here, sit down. Let's see and watch." Because she's known to botch. So let's see if she messes up. But I don't think she really.
No, everything was normal in that one. But I was like, I completely forgot about her. She's been disappeared for a while.
You know her.
You know me. You know me. You don't know me. Holy God! What I would love to know. Did she go reversed? Was it supposed to be the other way?
Yeah,
and she realized it halfway through and went, "How do I get out of this?" She had to be doing the "How do I get out of this" the whole time.
It was funny because I was watching the show and then the wife had actually come home and I turned it off and she goes, "Why'd you turn it off?" I'm like, "I'll just finish it later. You're home. I know you don't want to watch this."
I'm embarrassed. I'm going to turn this off.
And then so she goes, "No, it's fine." She goes, she was like doing dishes or something.
Sure.
And then
rightfully so.
Yeah. And then she comes back.
She should have been.
Then she comes back and she's watching. I think it's maybe when Briscoe comes out later. And she goes,
"Oh no.
Now I know why you turned this off." I go, "Why?" She goes, "You're embarrassed."
You fucking hit an alert.
I said, "Well."
Oh man. So after this match, Paige and Tony come out to the ring on the mic. "Hey baby girl, hey baby girl." And then they're jumped by Britt and Hayter right before, like they don't even get to say anything, and it's right to it.
And as soon as Britt and Hayter attack Excalibur, Tony Khan has just informed me that they'll have a tag match next week on Dynamite.
Yeah, Tony Khan's like all angry. Fucking, he just gets on the headset. "Fucking, you tell them. I'm fucking at it." Go ahead. Now here's the interview that Faust was embarrassed by his wife.
Yeah.
And you know what Billy tweeted to, and I couldn't believe, because I said I've seen Briscoe stuff, and I've always I'd like the Briscoe since they've always just been in ROH, so whatever. And apparently the one Briscoe who's dead was the wrestler Serious Guy. This guy's supposed to be the fucking dopey one, apparently.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know the difference.
Because that somebody
I didn't watch him enough.
Someone wrote that to Billy, though, because Billy goes, "I've never seen the Briscoes before. Is this what everybody has been fucking clamoring about? Because he's retarded."
Right.
And I'm like, with the no teeth.
One
and
eye.
He's like, and it's, and he turned his fucking, he turned around when someone showed up. He right in the middle of yelling. And he turned and he was like, "Oh, fuck." And so then it's Sterling, "Here's my card." And he taking fucking look. And then he like gets upset with him. And of course the what was that guy? What's that guy's name? Because he wrestled him in the next
Josh Woods. Yeah.
Okay, he comes in. "Hey, you. Hey, get your damn hands off her." You know, he did that.
Dirty hand.
And fucking then Briscoe went like this. "Chickens." So I go, "Oh no, this is fucking bad." And so, okay. And I was like, well, maybe I take back where I said he'd win the title in fucking 2 months, you know? Dolph's brother versus Jungle Boy. Whatever.
Quick match.
Yep. It's time for the main event. Orange Moriarty walk into a bar. Promo, but Danhausen doing it says Lee Mortuary. That's pretty fucking, I enjoy that. Lee Mortuary. And the Pacific Ocean champion. He go to steal our line and call it the IC. Cowboy interview by Renee, and he's all pissed. He's yelling at Renee saying, "Oh, you fucking like this, don't you?"
I like
that my ass kicked.
I like that he goes, "Why is it that you always interview me?"
It's always an embarrassment. I have to talk to you. And then fucking Kip shows up fucking like laughing. He goes, "I got beat by that guy. You'll see me crying like you out here all the time crying. So they're gonna have a match."
Did you see when Hangman's like yelling, right? And he goes, "You know, when I was fighting Moxley and I ate his ass alive," and you see Renee go,
"Yeah." She's like, "I have too." Imagine Renee's eating Moxley's ass. God help us all. Orange versus Moriarty after the match, Faust, because what the fuck?
I know what happened during it. I don't know. Danhausen punched the cast, but then he hurt his hand.
Fuck.